when you boot up a system, right? Remember last time I introduced a term called what? This BIOS. BIOS stands for Basic Input Output System. So it's what is called a firmware code. A firmware means it's a program written on the memory of the hardware. Okay, so it's kind of like a semi-software. Okay? And the BIOS is stored in a reserved memory called CMOS, okay? And stored by battery. So when you start a machine, right? The BIOS is the first thing to run. It's the first program to run. It's a firmware program that runs from your CMOS. Right? So sometimes they may say your CMOS battery has gone, you have to replace it. So that's when you see sometimes your computer is not booting up, especially laptops or desktop TV. Now, once the BIOS is running, right, it loads what is called a bootstrap loader from your hard disk. Okay? So a hard disk will have an area of memory called a boot sector. Okay? So the boot sector is where you have this bootstrap loader. The bootstrap loader is kind of like a C code for the rest of your operating system. You know the operating system code is a huge code, right? And if you turn on a machine, you eventually want all your operating system code to be loaded to what? Your operating system is initially in the hard disk, right? When the machine is not running, it's in the hard disk. And when you turn on the machine, you want all of it to be loaded on where?
RAM.
On the RAM, right? At least whatever is needed to run the system, it should be loaded on the RAM, the main memory, right? So what triggers or what decides how everything should be loaded? The bootstrap loader. So this is a piece of code that loads the rest of the operating system from the hard disk to the main memory. And the bootstrap loader is the first piece of code that is loaded from the hard disk to the main memory. Everything follows that. Okay? So where is this bootstrap loader saved? Or in the hard disk? It's the boot sector. So when you format a hard disk and you want to install an operating system on it, then you will go through the step of creating a boot sector for your hard disk. That's where the bootstrap loader is stored. Okay, so when you turn on a system during boot up process, the BIOS loads the bootstrap loader from your boot sector in the hard disk to the main memory, and the bootstrap loader then loads the rest of the operating system code to the main memory. Right? So you are very careful with the boot sector. If you mess it up, then you basically corrupt your operating system. You cannot load the operating system. Okay? So there are viruses called boot sector viruses that target the boot sector of your hard disk and kind of infect that area. Okay? And if you cannot boot up your system, they may, depends on what they want to do. Some boot sector viruses may not let you to boot up, and that's when you get the blue screen of death, that kind of. Have come across that? Sometimes if the system is infected with the virus, it won't boot up. You get a blue screen. That's one of the reasons probably you have a boot sector virus infecting your operating hard disk. And they say just wipe out, erase your hard disk and install a new or reinstall the operating system. So when you reinstall the operating system, what happens? You are totally erasing everything on a hard disk and creating all the boot sector from scratch, so that everything, whatever the infection was, the boot sector was infected before, you're totally wiping out everything. Remember, a virus cannot infect a hardware, pure hardware. Like a hard disk cannot be infected with a virus. It has to be kind of, if you have an operating system on it, it could be infected with the virus. The software is what is infected with the virus. It's not a hardware that's infected with the virus. So when you say the hard disk is infected with the virus, it's just the operating system and the boot sector on it is infected with the virus. So you totally remove everything, you reinstall, means you create all the boot sector again, and you have a new operating system running on the hard disk. Right? So sometimes it's also risky to have, say for example, in the olden days people using floppy disks, right? Nowadays you use flash drives, right? So when your system is booting up, right, when you turn on the machine, your computer is booting up, it's always not a good idea to have anything else connected to your system. like a flash drive or any floppy disk or even a CD drive, it's not advisable to have them on your machine. Why? You know what I'm asking? When you turn on your machine, right, make sure you don't have any external device, media connected to it, preferably.
Because of the sequence.
I told you last time, right? So there is a sequence in the BIOS. You can really see when you